It's the first week of Winterfest, and hopefully we can come up with a decent plan to get you through the park and to be able to do as many things as possible. We're talking shows tonight. I would definitely like to see the tree lighting ceremony for us to try to figure out how we can do that all in 5 hours. I'm not sure that you can do everything in 5 hours, but I know kind of my big hits. I know the 2 coasters I really want to hit. I'd like to hit up maybe a couple of smaller rides, and definitely the tree lighting ceremony and the parade. So let's see what we can come up with. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm on my way into Kings Island right now for day 2 of Winterfest. You come right up to the Christmas tree here and go through security into the front gates. For security, they tell you you don't need to empty out your pockets. I actually think it's a good idea to empty them out. It just expedites things a little bit if you do. I have found consistently for 2 days now that to the right is the best way to walk into the front gates. Hey. Thank you. Now this time walking into Kings Island, I did grab the app for my phone. So that should help me just a little bit with knowing what all I can do. And especially when the shows are, definitely recommend that app. It's going to help you the most. I think I may need to find a hat someplace here. There are craft booths here. All kinds of different things for sale in all of these. Now I'm still getting my bearings here, so I think I need to go to the left or to the right. Which way am I going? Looks like you have to go to Planet Snoopy to ride the outdoor coaster. There is also a Chick-fil-A here. There is also a kids coaster here that looks like quite a bit of fun that's open for Winterfest, including this coaster, which is very similar to something I'd love to see Cedar Point putting there. First thing on your list of making the most out of your Kings Island Winterfest day is to come over here to Miami River Lumber and Mystic Timbers. The line might be completely empty right now, which I think it is. But honestly, if you have to wait in one, you don't want to wait in this, because the other coaster line is indoors. Mystic Timbers is downright an excellent ride. I love that ride so much. It's just very fast, a lot of airtime, a lot of sideways airtime, if I want to say it that way. It definitely has that bucking bronco feel that Steel Vengeance has, but without the extreme speed of Steel Vengeance. It is a bit more of a joyride than a real huge thrill, but love that about it. It's very quick. It's only maybe a minute, maybe a minute and a half. It's not a long ride at all, but it is a nice ride. Can't wait to check this out. Like I said yesterday, the theming here is just an entirely different kind of a feel. We're gonna go hit the indoor coaster next. While I was just in the bathroom there, they came over the PA system and said that lighting ceremony happens at 5:30, which means it's 5 o'clock now. I'm going to go hit the indoor coaster. Hopefully I can get out in time to catch that lighting ceremony. Now, Sundays may be different. You may have more time on Sundays to do what you need to do because fewer people are here. The maps do not show this coaster here. So you really gotta find the Zephyr, which is this ride right here. Right next to the Zephyr. We come back here to this crazy coaster that really kind of has, it packs a punch. Let's just say that. All right, guys, say hi to Anthony and Reed. They stopped me on the road. Merry Christmas, guys. Anthony and Reed, it was nice to meet you. I hope you're able to find the channel. All right, it looks like we've got an empty line here. That's a good thing. I'm wondering if this is going to be a Sunday thing. But hey, I'm not going to complain. All right, so those seats are like sitting as far down as you possibly can. It's like doing like a crunch every time for the entire ride. That is definitely one of those that hurts. Like that entire ride is just getting the shit beat out of you the whole time. Because of the way you're sitting too, you are really, really pushing on your stomach the whole time. So if you have a little bit of a belly, like your belly's going to be squeezed in even more or pushed out even more. Whatever happens to you whenever you do a sit-up. Throughout the whole time too, you're really getting your head hit a lot on the back of the seat. We got both our roller coasters done now, and now we have a few more things to work on for the rest of the day here. We'd like to hit a few other rides, some antique cars, and we'll see what else we are able to do tonight. Wow, we got out of there with 15 minutes left. So you know what? I'm gonna hit the Scrambler real fast because it's in the middle of its rotation right now. So we might be able to hit that also. Doesn't look like the line's too full. So we might be able to hit that before the lighting ceremony. So that's the plan right now. I love it when a plan comes together. This is gonna be the third ride in an hour, and then we're going to dedicate the rest of the day to doing the other activities here at the park, especially the shows, but we'll also look at some other different things. All right, it is 5:25. It's not even quite been a full hour since I've been in the park, and the tower is not lit yet. So I'm on my way up to the front to the lighting ceremony at the front of the park. I'm excited to watch some of these shows today, see some things that are a little bit different that I have not seen before. I am also very excited for that thing. Man, it's been since I was in 7th grade that I rode the racer. That's bringing back some memories. I'm struck with the very small amount that this park is. It really is not very big. I certainly think it packs a punch for the size that it is. But as I walk around it, it's a very manageable size. Pretty easy to figure out where things are once you get the hang of it. It's kind of set up in like the spoke and wheel system that Walt Disney World is set up in also, which is part of the reason why it has this very familiar magical charm to it. And that is different. I mean, of course, there's pros and cons of that. It looks like maybe there's a show here for those opening ceremonies.
Are you all ready to flip Santa's magical light switch and light up the night at Winterfest?
Photo moments over here among the gingerbread, and I have heard that there is Jingle Jazz to be had. Looks like there are also some goodies here that they do on the Midway. Now, if you are not quite sure where something is, in all fairness, at this park, if you just take the perimeter of the park and you walk it, especially if it's a show, you're going to hear it. You're going to see it. It's not big enough that The only way you would possibly miss it would be if it's in the actual tree over there, or if it's like off to the side, the way that the indoor coaster is.
What's that clipping clock up on the roof? The reindeer jingling, so get your bells a jingling, 'cause Santa's come for mingling with good boys and girls.
This entire park is just gorgeous. Oh my word, my daughter will love that. We've got about 10 minutes here before Jingle Jazz, and I don't have to watch every second of it, so we'll be hitting this ride for just a little bit here while we wait out. So let's go. All right, so that only took about 4 minutes, and I am getting ready to get on my King's Mill car. All right, and it is 6 o'clock. I have ridden 4 rides now. Seen 1 and maybe call it 1.5 shows. And now I'm on my way over to go see Jingle Jazz. So let's go. Also, the antique cars are beautiful. Of course, the lights are beautiful. They have created a very nice place here.
We've no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Pop, pop.
Every now and then I get a wandering urge to see. Maybe California, maybe tinsel towns for me.
The stockings with humpy, but she won't do it yet. He hopes that St. Nicholas do-do-do there.
I'm amazed they can keep their breath. There was one point when this big gust of wind came at them, and they all just kept going. I think I would have just been like, not been able to breathe anymore. But they are great, like beautiful voices, fantastic voices. I'm very impressed with them. I haven't seen an a cappella group. This sounds that great since I went to Disney World last at Epcot, the Voices of Liberty. So that's very high praise for me. Right now though, I've been standing outside now for a good 20 minutes, just standing in one place. Not even walking around to warm up my blood. So we're going to the indoor show place to go see Charlie Brown Christmas.
I'm not your average elf, as you can see by my size. My job is to protect Santa's corn shop and all the other elves. The other elves tell me I'm the funniest elf at the North Pole. Let me show you what I mean. What do hip-hop artists do on Christmas? Unwrap! Crisp Pringles!
No, I don't trust it. This part of the park is just so beautiful and restful. I love it. It is. I'm truly impressed by Kings Island. This is a very different feel from Cedar Point, and in a very good way. Not to take anything away from Cedar Point, just to say that this is, it lends a great variety to the kinds of entertainment and experiences that you can find in theme parks here in the Great Lakes area. I love it. Ooh, in the Spielting house, I can also get a glass of beer or something like that too here. So that may be another thing that looks like a lot of people had the same idea that I have, which is come in here, grab some food and a drink, and check out the show here at 6:30. All right, and the show has started. Okay, so about $12 will buy you this salad. I wouldn't say it's particularly worthwhile, but for theme park fare, it's pretty decent. I mean, a salad this big would normally cost you quite a bit anyway, so it's fair.
Like Christmas, soon the bells will start. But the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. We got laptops and tablets and wireless headphones. We are ready to upload for your download when you fly off tonight.
Point Dexter!
Oh wait. Whoa! Dexter. Yeah. Whistle. Whistle while you work. All night and start writing and whistle while you walk.
There are some restrooms right back in here also, which is nice. They're small bathrooms, but for the amount of people in this room right now, I'm a little bit surprised they were not completely full, but they were empty. So probably hit them during the show, not after. But they also have beer, so that's what I'm headed for right now. All right, I got a Rheingeist crumb cake. I have no idea. It's like, so does it taste like crumb cake or what? They were like, I have no idea. So let's see what it's actually like. I'm not sure if I'm gonna love this or not, but I am a sucker for a Rheingeist, so let's try it. Whoa. Weird. Kind of has some notes of chocolate. Vanilla. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's not the best, but I'll live with it. Looks like Santa got drunk again. So apparently I went to the wrong place. This is not the Kings Island Theater. This is someplace else. So I just saw Tinker's Toy Factory, not Charlie Brown Christmas, which is what I meant to go see. It's fine. I don't mind seeing this. It was fun to see. But apparently the theater is just over the way. So we're gonna look for if there's something else coming up here, and then maybe we'll go check out Charlie Brown Christmas instead. Before it's time for us to go to see the parade at 8:30. One thing that's very good is I have warmed up, although now I have a cold can of beer in my hand, so I'm gonna have to deal with that outside. But you know what? It's worth it. I'm gonna live with it because the buzz will keep me warm. So okay, I'm not gonna lie here. A crumb cake beer, not my can of beer. It's definitely weird. Guys, this thing is so gross. Okay, that one was okay. I just have to brace myself for something disgusting. Oh, thank God that's over. I'm a man, I will finish it. I'm not gonna waste $12. that now makes 4 rides and 3.5 shows if you include I think it's the Mistletones. I think that's what their name is. I saw some of the workers wearing Kings Island Winterfest hats and asked them where to find it, and they said there's a place up at the very front, I think to the right when you first come in. We're gonna go check that out. We'll go and look one way or another. Seen it so far. Look at these. Oh, no, thank you. Conspicuous enough.
No, when we leave. You can get it when we leave. Put it back.
I know, see?
Ah, here they are.
Put it back.
Yeah, look at these.
Go up there.
Here we go, Patrick.
You know what though? I don't think I want the pom-pom. I think that's what is going to make the difference for me. Oh, that is so much better. What a wonderful thing these hats are. Except now I feel like I'm talking very loud because I can barely hear myself. All right, so I am on my way to the Boo Blasters. Boo Blasters is not something that I would say everybody needs to hit every time. But look, in all fairness, I'm trying to hit everything. Boo Blasters is going to be one of the big things that you're going to want to hit. I've got about 10 minutes here. I'm assuming the line is very small for it. If it's not, then I'll just come back later. Because I've got Charlie Brown in just a couple of minutes here. Well, 10 minutes here. So we're gonna see what we can hit. But if we can take these 10 minutes and do Boo Blasters, then we will. So let's go. This could potentially be a ride that draws the longest lines because it is heated, at least semi-heated. So we'll see what we come into in here. Definitely a lot less of a line than we had last night. So we'll see, let's try it. Now, I don't know if I should attribute these lines to Kings Island having very, very cold weather tonight or to it being Sunday evening. Yep, so that's only been about a 3-minute wait.
Looking for me?
Great job! Please place your Boo Blaster in the holder and exit right.
So I got 2,069 points, which I'm pretty proud of it being 2,069. Not gonna lie. But here's the deal. I started with 12,000 points. 600 points means that you're an amateur. So I leveled up, which is good. But the problem is that 2,000 points started at 1,200. And I don't understand why that's happening. The first time that I did that ride, me and my buddy were barely able to get it to even register any kind of points at all. And then this time, we were able to register, I was able to register all kinds of stuff, but it shouldn't have registered. So it doesn't make sense to me. I have no idea why that is happening right now. And let's just say I'm thoroughly not impressed with Boo Blasters. We are 2 minutes late for Charlie Brown, but there is a show happening right here, so we're gonna just watch it as we walk by. So this will be another half show. We'll just call it a half show.
Wild and crazy Christmas, my favorite time. Favorite time in the wild and crazy Christmas. Better little cheer. It's a wild and crazy Christmas. Celebrate and just let it go.
So that now makes 5 rides and 5 shows tonight. I don't know that it's possible for me to hit every show tonight. Technically, it'd be like 3 shows and half of 2 shows that I've seen. But either way, I've been able to catch a lot so far. We're gonna walk on through the Spielzug. I'm sure I've said this name different every single time. Spielzug, Spielzeg. I don't know. House. Anyway, I'm sure I've done that wrong every time. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize for it. Alright, so I think this might be where the theater is. Which, if it is, I've seen this several times. I just didn't realize what it was. Yeah, the Kings Island Theater. Okay. Hopefully they'll let me in. The Cedar Point Theater is closed, and once it's closed, you cannot get in. It is also the last performance of the night at 7:30. So we missed that one for today. But you know what? I can finish up this one. So we're gonna check out the rest of this show right now.
We can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown.
He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town.
Now we put you on the spot, Mr. Santa, bring us along. Old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is coming again.
You have no idea how much I would have loved to have done something like that when I was in college. And I did something like that, but to work at a theme park and do that every day, that would be a blast. All right, so we have 40 minutes now to ride anything else that we haven't ridden before the main parade happens. And we actually have a little bit of leeway. That the parade route starts back at Flight of Fear. Oh, I hear another show. Well, this may be what we do instead of going to another ride.
Say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can't see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me.
Hello, Kings Island. Thank you so much for coming out to see the Holly Jolly Trolley. My name is Anthony.
I'm Taylor.
I'm David.
I'm Valerie.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Dill.
I'm Anna.
And that's all, folks. Have a Holly Jolly Christmas and a great night here at Winterfest. Come see the parade.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the Holly Jolly Trolley. We'll count that as our 6th show of the evening tonight, even though we only got there for part of it, but there's no way I can hit all of them tonight. So if we catch part of it, then we'll do it. Now, I am noticing that there are some cool kids rides back here, so we're gonna check those out a little bit. I am 100% positive that even though my daughter's older now, she'll love this. The different levels, this is really fun. Right now, I am looking for a couple of rides that I can do that have like no wait at all, besides the train. The train will take a very long time to go around. Took a lot longer last night than I thought it possibly would. Mystic Timbers seems to have a great line, and it does have a great line. But I've already ridden it tonight, so I don't really want to ride it again unless I just decide to do something at the end of the night for fun. Right now, the only thing that I haven't done is Dodgem. So that's probably what I'm gonna head for now. But hey, we can see the Jingle Jazz Quartet quintet one more time as we walk by. So let's go.
I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas.
We are now on our way into Dodgem, One thing here at Kings Island that I really like about this park is that there's a lot of green space where you can kind of relax, you know, have a meal. I don't know if you can pack a meal, but eat your meal in a relaxing area. I'm going for this one where I can get a nice, good head start. Got my seatbelt on. I like how this place is in a circle. It's very efficient. What was that? Whoa! Those rides, just everyone goes in a different direction. It is bedlam. I know the parade is happening, but look at how few people there are. Back here, there's just nobody here. So I'm headed up to the front of the park to go hit that parade. It's just beauty. I am so hyped for this summer. Can't wait to explore this place more fully. Yep, here comes the parade now. I'm going to the Peanut Show place for What the Dickens. Then maybe we'll hit one last final ride of the night. But I see that the doors to the show place are open. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get back there. I wonder if it's back here. No. Okay, so you kind of have to go an odd way to get there. Is this What the Dickens?
Yeah, starts at 9.
I think I'm not the only one who's had a hard time finding this place because it's a pretty empty theater, and I think it's gonna be a good show. So.
This is everyone. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present jolly old England. Jolly, 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 jolly. Yeah, tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Merry Christmas, Mr. Cratchit. Yeah, Cratchit. His name is Cratchit. Where's he supposed to be from? I believe he's Russian. What do you do? Forget to set the alarm? Ah, stop it. Listen here, comrade. Give me wages. How much? I don't know. Ruble or two? No, he's so good job. Scrooge was tired, so he let out a yawn. Wow. He let out a bigger yawn. I'm excited to see where this goes. He let out a gigantic yawn. He was Tarzan, apparently. He would be visited that night by 3 spirits. Whiskey, brandy, and gin. Scrooge danced a jig. Oh, can you dance? Can you dance a little bit?
What the Dickens is basically an improv comedy show, much in the way of the Frozen show at Hollywood Studios, where they tell the story, but they use a lot of improv. They tell a lot of jokes, a lot of cultural references. It's actually really funny and really fun to go to. You definitely should go check it out. I think people don't realize where it is because it is kind of difficult to find. Well, guys, with that, I have now seen 6 shows, at least 6 shows, maybe 7 shows? Oh my word, I'm real confused. Going back, I'm gonna just do one more ride, just for posterity's sake. I miss coasters, so I'm gonna ride a coaster today. And then it's time for me to head on out and get back home. The 3-hour ride home. I'll get back at like 12:30. It's fine. Nice, I love it. Thank you. Happy holidays. Look at this. So cute. This is Charlie Brown's tree lot. Oh my word. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. All right. And now the real reason for the season. Sounds of the Nativity. Sounds like it might just be some music. I don't know if there's anything inside. Oh my word. There is. Oh, this is so cool. Want some attention? No. Nope. I don't know about you, but I am so thankful for what this time of year means to me as a Christian. I'm so thankful for what this means. And I think it's really cool that Kings Island does this. It was very meaningful to me. All right, now to Mystic Timbers. Last ride of the night, let's go. Last time for this ride, at least for this weekend. Wow, look at how gorgeous this is.
There's no heat there, but it's in a building, so that's better.
At this point, I would still have plenty of time to hit this, as long as it's still open. It looks like just no one's in line for it. Instead, I'm being responsible and going home because coming here in the first place was the most responsible thing I could possibly do, right? I love that ride. The airtime is great. The angles are awesome. And it is so smooth. Flight of Fear is not. It really does hurt. Now, that doesn't mean I won't ride it again. It doesn't feel good. I do not trust that guy at all. Any elf that sounds like that and looks like that is not to be trusted.
Special good.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Singing in these temperatures would not be easy at all. I have mad respect for these guys.
If you take it on you, maybe
Goodbye, Kings Island, you beautiful beast.